Hey guys, it's Ghostly, and today I mean I'm kind of back doing the commentary, at least for now. Just because I'm working on some bigger videos, and I don't have anything lined up short term. I have long term plans, but in terms of like for like this week, I got nothing lined up. So, yeah, no, I wanted to like I almost say honestly, kinda honestly. I wanted to kind of talk about just where I'm at, like mentally, especially because it's like the end of the year, and I like to do kind of check-ins at the end of the year to see where I am mentally going into the next year, especially to like look back on. But a lot of stuff, at least for me, I've kind of been taking like a bunch of L's like back to back, I mean it is what it is. Life happens, but you know, I dropped a few people. I got ghosted for a month, like mid talking stage. That was rough. Um, I was in another talking stage that I kind of backed out of just because, you know, I mean, I was like serious about it. I found out the other person was just being nice. Um, and so I was like, ooh, yeah, no, okay, I don't want to get hurt at all, so I'm just gonna stop this right now. But it is what it is. You know what I mean? End of the year, stuff always kind of comes to a head. Um, so it's really not a big deal, right? There's a positive though. I started talking to a tattoo shop owner. I might be starting an apprenticeship in January. That is insane. The only thing is that it's crazy expensive, and I have only half of what I need. I asked earlier if I could work something out, or if like maybe I could help out extra like around the shop for free, or like at the end of the apprenticeship, um, work essentially like for free for the shop as an artist until the second half of my uh, apprenticeship like money is kind of covered in like what I would have made. Um, so like basically until I do like what 3 grand, $3,000 worth of labor for the shop. Um, which I'm completely willing to do. By the way, this is like entirely my idea, and I'm really hoping he says yes. But no, I'm hoping that falls through and that like goes well. Um, if it doesn't, like I understand, but I'll work even harder to make that dream a reality. But um, no, I think despite everything going wrong, sort or not like going wrong, but like me catching like numerous L's at the end of the year, I think it's weird like the mindset that I kind of like developed where like I feel like I should be more upset than I am, but it's weird because I've just been working, like nonstop for like the past like God knows how long. I've been grinding, you know what I mean? And I think I've reached a point where like mentally I'm just like I don't have time to be upset, or I don't have like the capacity to be upset when there's still so much for like so much work for me to do, and so much like shit that I need to get done. Um because I want that success and I want that dream so badly that if I'm putting anything less than 110% in, I don't deserve it. I need to earn that, and I need to earn that dream, and I'm working for it, and I'm going to work for it even harder. Um And you know, I don't expect everyone to understand that sort of dedication, especially like, you know, um, like because I've talked about it to a lot of people, a lot of my friends too, and like a lot of them are like, dude, I don't understand like why you're like this fucking obsessed over it, you know. But it's like, and you know, and I get that, and I understand like not everyone's gonna understand or get why I'm so desperate to make this work, especially when they themselves don't know what they're gonna do. There's no way in hell they're gonna understand that level of commitment and dedication. So I don't hold it against them. Um, but man, I'm only gonna start working harder. You know what I mean? My mindset is only going to get more obsessed or obsessive with this goal, and I'm gonna work even harder, and I will do whatever it takes to make that goal happen. That is something that I've set in stone for myself. You know, I think next year I'm gonna do the same with the weekly uploads. Oh, hiccups. Sorry, but you know, I've set that in stone for myself. I've made that, you know, promise, and I have to see it through. Otherwise, you know, I've done a disservice to myself. You know, but there's a comfort in it. Like for the first time in years, I think honestly, for the first time ever in my life, I'm actually putting my own dreams and my own goals and my own mental first before everyone else. Like I'm putting myself as a top priority, and I've also been able to understand that I can't juggle everyone else as a top priority, because I can't be there for other people if I can't even be there for myself. And so like I've spent, you know, all this time like just getting my shit together. And so like honestly, that's why like a lot of the commentary stuff, or like the, I guess I'm calling them the emo ghostly videos, haven't been really as frequent. You know, I mean, a big part of it was also like I felt like I was kind of marketing my mental health a bit, which kind of left a bad taste in my mouth. So I kind of started to shift gears. But on top of that, I honestly, I didn't really have anything to talk about. I kind of went through it all. You know, you can only bitch about your toxic, shitty ex so many times. Um, but nah, like I really like was just not in a great spot, and so I really just, um, I mean, I kept my head down, started working, started making, you know, plans and making content, making like better videos that I'm proud of. Don't get me wrong, they still totally flopped. Like the videos that I was happy with did not do well, like at all, in the slightest. But it's okay, because I think honestly that sort of thing teaches me how to get better and how to make better stuff. Um, you know, like I kind of got into this habit of um, you know, putting myself in these really like depressed moods, so I would go on here and talk and just, you know, get content out of it. And I think for me that was incredibly detrimental to my own mental health. But you know, um, I do like just the way, or the low effort style that this has, where it's very laid back, very chill, and it's kind of just me talking about my own life, you know. Um, but I think where I'm at now is like a lot of stuff has kind of, you know, um, we'll say a lot of stuff hasn't really fallen through. A lot of stuff hasn't really worked out. Um, and at the same time, there's a level of like acceptance with that. You know, like it's like, all right, you know, I get why, you know, certain things didn't work out. I understand why, you know, things went the way they did, but also I understand where I'm coming from. I understand where my mind is. I understand that not everyone's going to get what I'm about, what my grind is about, what I'm trying to achieve for myself, because, you know, I don't expect everyone to just immediately get that. I don't expect everyone to know what my long-term goals are, because those are things that to me are incredibly important and very, very personal. So to expect people to just understand that and to read my mind and um, be cool with that, like that's just unrealistic. And I think that's a big reason why I'm like, okay, you know, um, like it's just so easy to kind of like just accept a lot of shit that's kind of gone down. But no, I think one of the main questions that I've been kind of struggling with, at least recently, is like, would that success make me happy? Which, I mean, in the moment, yeah, I definitely 100%, because I would have made it, in the fields that I wanted to make it in. Um, but it's like one of those things that's like that. It's obviously a question that like comes up, every once in a while. But you know, I I think it's one that I've like thought about a lot over the past few months, and I think genuinely I can say with full confidence, um, that the answer is yes. Like success for me is 100% worth it because you know, I would. I mean, it's brutal and it's a bold statement. I'd rather like die than live a boring life. Like straight up, that is as honest as you could probably get me. Like I would rather die than live a boring life. And that is why I chase after things like making content and getting into like the tattoo industry, because those in my mind are like those are things I'm passionate about. Those are things that I have dreams about. Like they're my goals, they're my dreams, and to me those are the most important things that I could do. And they're the things I've set my mind to and dedicated my heart to. And so to me, it's not a matter of if I'm gonna make it in those fields. It is a matter of when. Like 100%. Um and like it's one of those things like I refuse to stop chasing after it until it's happened. And like there's a level of drive there that is just so foreign to me, but it's the first time I've ever felt that. And I want to chase that because I'm curious. A part of me is like so curious. Like I want to know what's at the end of that road. But I have big plans, especially for next year, and I want to see how far I can take this in that next year. And so, I mean, obviously, keep an eye out for the next few videos I'm making, for 2024. But man, 2025 is gonna go fucking crazy, and I can tell you that right now. Like I wanna keep the hardcore series going. I really want to do that. I know I still have like a Minecraft date with like Riley Page like planned, from the dating show. Um, but I wanna keep those two going. And honestly, I might get back into the commentary stuff just because it was fun when I wasn't like sabotaging my own mental health for content. But no, I want to do more vlogs as well. I think, if the tattoo stuff like falls through and works out, um, I want to do some tattoo content, like like There's a guy I follow on TikTok. He's really cool. He's also on YouTube. SEM Inc. I love his videos, and honestly, like he really like I already had the goal in mind of like wanting to get into the tattoo industry, but like his videos and him just like as a internet personality really like lit the flame, if that makes sense. Um, so like now I it's something I just really want to do. So I want to be able to keep everyone updated on like how that's going. So I think I might get back into the commentary format. Um, but yeah, I mean, I want to do some more D&D stuff. I have that pirate campaign planned out. I got really burnt out after the first episode of the Fallout campaign. I do plan on finishing it. Um, it's just like the burnout hit me so hard, especially because I am kind of like a one man army here. But I will finish it. Trust. Um, but yeah, I mean, I don't think I really have a whole lot else to say. I think I'm gonna at least try and sleep because there's a lot of mobs out right now. But yeah, I mean, I just hope y'all stick around for the ride. And also go check out the hardcore series. I put a lot of effort into that, and it like flopped so hard. But yeah, I mean, I don't think I really have a whole lot else to really say. But I will. I'll catch y'all later. All right, bye bye. I don't really know how to end these. Just bye.